Alright, try this shit again. Magic League. Trying to get out of this motherfucking losing slump. Hopefully my opponent is ready this time. You both got good teams. Just ain't doing shit. You know this motherfucker ain't ghosting me.
Hi, you've reached one.
Alright, I was just about to tell cuz, fuck it.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. their own 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. Oh, some strong running. He's still on his feet.
Motherfucker.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Are you ready?
Bucky Irvin, his 7th rushing
What happened when you ain't ready?
And the Bucs are
All
ready
relaxed
for
and
first
shit.
this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all
That make us
week
look real
saying,
bad, fellas. That
stop
was
the run. I
disrespectful.
don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Prescott to throw it. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Now Prescott on 4th down.
God damn.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
My fault, fellas.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play. And that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A run up the middle with Irvin. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Cowboys, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd and 6. And his throw is
Should have been a pick.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Open man is Ibuka. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Hold up now, Cowboys. What the fuck?
And the Bucs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after.
Turning it around right now.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
There we go.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
This is 2nd and 8. They go again with Blue. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott able to hit his target well. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on.
They go play action here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
Hold the ready. Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne.
God damn.
Some breathing room.
What the fuck is going on with my run defense today?
Also a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
70.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's into the end zone.
Supposed to be watching the TV.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They go with blue between the tackles. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
40 seconds. Yeah, here we go. Like that. 26.
On to give, this is blue.
Ah,
Short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
God.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pat to 60, Pat to 60.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Oh, yeah. You should give it back and get a refill. You want to try the other stuff.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Look bad out here, fellas.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Can we come back, though?
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
On first down, it's Blue. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yes!
They'll try and run again with Blue. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today.
Yeah.
That was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it. And now on on his back after the last play. He faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go! Cowboy 80!
They'll try and run here with Irvin. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Let's go!
Now a 1st carry for the fullback. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Let's go!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Man,
there's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Turn away. What the fuck?
That football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7. Ready.
They're going throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after here coming up. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this.
What happened
right?
to us,
Make
fellas?
sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's got daylight. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Irving. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
18, Pioneer.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That'll do it.
A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw, but incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw.
Fellas, what is y'all doing?
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
Hey, let go.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a camper on this game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Season over, fellas.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
The score, Buccaneers 31, Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football